Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome. I'm so glad to have you. So as you can see from the title, I have finished the Purple Cottage that I have been working on for the last few weeks. I was finally able to get the landscaping done. It didn't take that long at all actually, and I think it turned out really cute. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. And if you hear like a faint sound in the background, it's literally pouring rain where I'm at right now. I live not like in a rainforest, but like adjacent to a rainforest. And so when it rains, it pours. And yeah, so that's what that noise is if you hear that. And honestly, it's kind of nice. It's kind of cozy. It's nice to have a little light rain before fall actually like proper starts and it gets really crazy because the fall here is so wet. When I first moved here, everybody told me how wet it would be and that I needed to prepare myself for the most rain I'd ever experienced in my life. And, I believe them because, like, why would they lie? But the first year that I lived here, it literally rained nonstop, day and night, 24/7 for I think 2 weeks. It was literally a straight 14 days of constant rain with no breaks at all. And that was pretty crazy. It was the first time in my life that I had ever felt compelled to actually use an umbrella because my hometown is also very rainy. It's in the same state, it's not that far away. But that rain was nothing compared to this rain. I thought that I was ready and I really wasn't. Anyway, enough about that. Yeah, so I used the reference photos that I had for a lot of the like bigger like bushes that are placed in this garden, but I also sort of freestyle a little bit because the reference photo is like really narrow, so you can't really see the whole front yard. And so I just sort of went ham on this flower garden over here because I was like, well, what else am I gonna put over on this side, you know? It's not like this household has kids because it's for my Total Drama Island save. It's for Katie, Sadie, and Eva. And so I don't want to use the yard for a bunch of like playground equipment. So I was like, all right, well, I just have to place a ton of plants then because I gotta fill this space in because otherwise it's just gonna look really naked. And so the like rose bush and the hedge in front of the house are based off the reference photo, and then everything else is me just like, okay, well, what can I fit in this spot, you know? And that's kind of the same with the furniture on the porch. So the table and chairs are based off the reference photo, but because I ended up kind of expanding the house and making it a little bit bigger than the one that's in the reference photo, the porch is also bigger, and so I had some open space that I ended up filling up with some other furniture that is not in the reference photo, but it's kind of the same vibe just because I didn't want to leave that half of the porch completely empty. It just looked naked. I didn't like it. Yeah, and I did a lot of terrain painting. I just went around the edge of the house like I usually do, and around the fences and whatnot under all of the plants just to make the grass look a little bit more natural and not so much like sod, you know? Oh, and the house is up on the gallery. I like just uploaded it and everything went fine. The gallery was actually working today, so that was great. And you are more than welcome to download it. I hope that you do. I had a lot of fun building this, and I know that the color scheme is kind of crazy, but I think it's cute. And you can always download it and then just use the walls as a shell and change the color scheme to anything you want, and that could also work. I think that this layout is really like universal. You could kind of do any style you want, like a more modern style or a more like kitschy vintage style could work. Either way, you know what I mean? It's just a very standard little cottage. I love it. I had such a good time building it. I'm really looking forward to playing in it also. But that is not going to be for a while because my plan is still to take a break. Not this week, but after next week because I am extremely pregnant and I'm really tired. I could literally have a baby in like between 2 and 6 weeks. And that's like nothing. That's like no time at all. And I've been sleeping a lot. My body is very exhausted. And so I haven't really had the energy to work on any videos. So I'm not sorry that this one is so short. But my plan is that, I post this video this week, and then next week I will have one more history challenge let's play for you guys. And then I will disappear for a few months, probably through early December. I might come back sooner. It all depends on how I'm feeling, but that is currently the plan. And, it might end up being sooner just because I will miss the game so much because, I mean, I can't see myself just playing for fun while I have a newborn, right? But I'm sure I'll get to a point where I just miss the game and will want back in. And that might motivate me to find the time to make a video and edit it. But we'll see, I'm just sort of gonna play it by ear. And I just didn't want to start the Total Drama Let's Play and then immediately disappear. So I just wanted to finish this build, and then, next week, History Challenge. And then we'll call it good, and, I hope that is all right with y'all as much as y'all care. I just hope that when I come back, I still have a few people who are interested in my shenanigans, because I know I'm going to be gone for kind of a while. But you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're not going to worry about that right now. Right now, all I'm thinking about is how cute this house is and how much I'm looking forward to my history challenge let's play next week also, which will be very fun. I ended up putting a gardening bed on this side of the house just because I wasn't really sure what to do with this part of the side yard. And, flower beds, gardening beds, whatever you want to call them, it can't hurt. They'll get used. I ended up putting a soccer ball in for Ava like I had originally planned, and then a fire pit also just sort of to fill the space just because, again, I wasn't really sure what else to put there. And honestly, that space, that little square next to the stairs, the fire pit fit kind of perfectly. So it all worked out. And there is the finished product. Again, I hope you all enjoy it. Please download it off of the gallery if you like it as much as I do. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Give me a like if you liked it. Feel free to follow me on my Instagram if you so choose. And don't forget to subscribe to me here. Subscribe to me on my essay channel. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!